धर्मतरोर्विवेकजलधेः पूर्णेन्दुमानन्ददम् वैराग्याम्बुजभास्करं ह्यगगन ध्वान्तापहं तापहं मोहाम्बोधरपूर्णपातनविधा संभवं शङ्करम् श्रीरामभूपप्रियं सान्द्रानन्दपयोदसौभगतनुं पीताम्बरं सुन्दरं पाणौ मानशरासनं कटिलसत् तूणीरभारं वरं राजीवायतलोचनं जूटेन संशोभितं सीतालक्ष्मणसंयुतं पथिगतं रामाभिरामं भजे हरि ओम्. Now, which number we stopped at? 43? Last thing we do was 43? 43. Now we'll chant from after number 43, then I'll tell what is there. सुनु मुनि कह पुराण श्रुति संता मोहबित कहु नारी बसंता जप तप नेम जलाश्रय जारी ओई नर काम क्रोध मद मत्सर भेका इनय दुर्वासना कुमुद समुदाय तिनकः शरद सदा सुखदाय धर्म सकल सरसी रुह वृंदा ओहि पुनि ममता जवस पाप उलूकनि कर सुखकारी नारी निविद रजनी अंधियारी बुद्धि बल शील सत्य सब मीना बनसी समत्रिय कहि प्रवीणा अवगुण मूल प्रसूल प्रद प्रमदा सब दुख खानी ताते कीन निवारण मुनि में यह जिय जानि सिया उमापति महादेव की जय. This is just a continuation of a story which began last time. What is that? Narad came to the forest, Bhagwan looking for Sita ji, and he saw there Bhagwan sitting quietly one evening, and he started asking questions. And then finally he asked, that is usually the case, we go to ask Vedanta questions, but we end up asking questions about ourselves only, and my problems. And there was one, I was there in American immigration, and that I told yesterday, don't ever stand behind me, because I am always in the slowest line. And that fellow was going, dhire, dhire. Then when I went there now, it was my turn, I reached up there. He saw this clothes and all, what do you do? I said, I am a Swami. What is a Swami? A monk. Oh, monk. Which religion? Hindu. Now he started asking all his family problems now. Then I understood why the line was always kept. Everybody's line is going and this fellow. The people are more concerned all about themselves. So Narad, after asking all this thing and all, he asked Bhagwan, now, Prabhu, this is Aranya Kanda. In Bal Kanda, there was a big episode there where Narad wanted to marry that Vishwa Mohini. He wanted to get married to that Vishwa Mohini princess. And Bhagwan came there and foiled his plan and made him into a monkey in all senses of the term. So, now Narad gets a chance. And he asked Bhagwan, Prabhu, why didn't you allow me to marry that princess? What is this problem? What is your problem? You already have one princess and you did not want me to get one princess. What is this? So, now anyway, that is just jokingly telling. But Bhagwan gets into a very, very serious topic. And he tells, now this is what we have to see. Sunu Muni, this, some parts of it gone already, somebody reply. Sunu Muni, kaha Purana Shruti Santa. The Purana say, the Shruti say, Vedas is Shruti, and saints also say, kaha Purana Shruti Santa, Moha Bipina kaha Nari Vasanta. In the forest of delusion, Nari, woman, is the springtime. Springtime means what is? Springtime that make this forest grow nicely. Now, many people have a lot of problems with Bhagwan Ram. But you should not have any problem with Bhagwan Ram. Let me tell you. This Aranya Kanda begins with a story of Jayanta. Jayanta was the ignoble son of Indra. And this Aranya Kanda is now ending with Santa. It begins with Jayanta and ends with Santa. And they are two opposites. Jayanta is this wicked fellow who came there and turned into a crow, and he went and he pecked the foot of Sitaji with his sharp beak like this. And the long story goes on there. And he has to be reformed. But a reformed sinner or saint is always a reformed sinner. So it begins with a sinner, papi, but ends with a saint. So Narad comes right at the end there now. And Bhagwan, he will ask Bhagwan just now also all the qualities of a saint. And if you do a thorough study of the whole story, you'll realize that the whole thing is given in the context of saintliness and saint and sadhu. One who is already, Narad Muni we say, na? We say Narad Muni. We don't say Narad Pandit or Narad this or Narad that. We say Narad Muni. So one thing is, the whole story is given in the context of saints, sages, and munis. And so when he says, for such a, therefore he says, Sunu Muni, listen my dear sage, woman becomes the spring season for the forest of infatuation, a forest of delusion and all such things. So this means for a saint to think also of the opposite sex. And if it is a male saint, to think about female. And if it is a female saint, to think about male. It means it works both, because not only men get delusion, you know. Everybody gets infatuation and delusion and all. So it is applicable to everybody. Now that is one, first in the context of saintliness, it is given. Those great sages, saints and all, you think now, oh, Puja Gurudev, great our Swami Tejamaya, Swami Vivekananda, this type of people. So he has to be on his path very, very careful. He or she has to be very, very careful on the path of casting an eye on the other side. That is the idea. So That is one way to look at this thing. Second thing is, Sunumuni, Kaha Purana Shruti Santa, Moha Vipin Kahu Nari Basanta. Without thinking about the gender itself, thinking about, Puja Gurudev used to say, thinking about the state of mind of any person, state of mind of any sadhaka. That sadhaka has to make sure that he keeps a mind that is very, very rooted on his path, whether it's a male sadhaka or female sadhaka. Keep that mind rooted on that path. So we think in this direction. Oh, I am telling you all of this is one thing. We have a very bad habit among our own Hindu people. When they see something in Ramayana that they don't like or they don't agree with, then they blame Ramayana and they blame Tulsidas ji. But that is not the attitude of a true student of Shastra. The attitude of the true student of Shastra is to develop the aptitude to defend the Shastra and to propound its view, for defend it from other views. And it means to say what we call sometimes in Sanskrit as Swamata Sthapanam and Paramata Khandanam. Swamata Sthapanam means I should be able to establish my own mata, my point of view, and Paramata Khandana means to ward off the arguments and attacks from outside. But we don't have to do that because we attack it ourselves. This is a very bad thing. So the person who is really concerned about saintliness has to, you should see Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was also married. And his wife, Sharda Devi, was like a Devi to him, goddess. Like that type of thing. So saintliness requires this sort of thing. The chapter is ending with this, Kanda is ending with this saintliness. So in that context it is given. And second thing is, it operates on both sides. For the man, woman is the spring to the forest of delusion. And for woman, man is the spring to the forest of delusion. Because Tulsidas is a man, so he's writing from his perspective. That is proper also. People try to change their perspective. Why? It means to say, you understand your perspective and let me understand mine, and let us have mutual understanding. I should not want to change my perspective to yours, and I want you to change yours to mine. So he said, now, this is the drift of that whole section which we just chanted. He said, now, japa, tapa, nema, jala, shraya, jhari. So, jhoi, grishma, so shai, saba, nadi. It means to say, one who casts his glance on the, that saint who casts his glance on the other side. His or her glance on the other side. Is all is japa, tapa, all such things. Nema, japa means all is, japa you all know, na? I have to translate all of this now. Japa means japa. Other translation. Tapa, all austerities and all. Nema, nema. Nema is all restraint, practices of restraint and control and all that. All that we have collected. Like we have made a big lake of all our sadhanas. He says, casting a glance on the other side is like what? Grishma, Soshai Sabha. Like the dry season that dries up all the ponds, and with all our sadhana and everything gone down the drain like that. That is the idea. Kama krodha mada matsara bheka. Inahi harasha prada barsha eka. And now all kama, desire, lust, ityadi, krodha, anger, mada, arrogance, matsara, jealousy, they are all frogs. They are all frog, bheka. Bheka means frog. Inahi Harish Prada Barsha Eka. The casting a glance on the other side is like the rainy season that make all of these frogs happy. With the rainy season, you should hear these frogs here. You're in the right place. You listen. Tonight when you go out, you just listen. When the rain comes down, when we go to the mountain, then you will hear. Oh, it's an infinite symphony. Oh. So they're like Kam, Krodh, Madalo, Matsara, Moha, Ityadi, all of these. And when the rain comes down, they are happy. So casting a glance on the other side is like that. That rainy season to them. Then Durvasana, Kumuda, Samudai, the beds of lilies, which are like Durvasana. Durvasana means all evil propensities and evil habits and traits and characteristics. Durvasana, like that. Tinha kaha sarada sada sukhadai. Casting a glance on the other side is like the autumn season to all of these Durvasana. Because the autumn, the lilies of Durvasana, they thrive in autumn season. Now see, Tulsidas ji also knew all about farming and gardening and all the botany and everything, you see. He knows which type of lilies blossom in which season and all. Dharma Sakala Sarasiruha Brinda. All dharma means all good things which we have done in our life. It's like all lotuses. Sarasiruha Brinda. Groups of lotuses, beds of lotuses. Then Hoi Hima Tina Dahai Sukha Manda. And casting a glance on the other side for any sadhak, any saintly person, is like winter, like snow pellets, or something like that coming down, frost coming down on these lotuses. Which lotuses? Lotuses of dharma. This is all metaphorical language of Tulsidas ji. Puni mamata javas bahutai paluhai nari nisira ritupai. It means the mamata is like a javas, some sort of grove. Mamata means mineness, my, that all mine is. And they casting a glance on the other side is like the cool, dry season which makes this mamata javas grow nicely. Now all this is also left up for analysis. You can analyze all of it nicely, but I don't think Tulsidas ji's Ramayana is meant for so much of analysis. It is meant to have Shraddha in what Bhagavan is saying. So now, what is that again? There is a Javasa grove that is likened to Mamata. Mamata means my. Right? And that Javasa grove blossoms very nicely in the Sisira Ritu, means cool, dry season. So, casting a glance on the other side is like that cool, dry season to all his mamata. Means all my mamata will come up very nicely. My. You think na? That is a natural thing. You give it some thought. Then, Papa Uluka. All sins are like owl. Here you will hear some owl in the night time. Who they'll go. So all sins are like this owl. They come out in night time only, right? Nikara Sukhakari Nari Nivida Rajani and Hiyari. And the casting of the glance on the other side is like what? Dark night of ignorance only. Darkness of the night. And which gives joy to the owl of Pap. Gives joy to the owl of Pap. In night time, when the owl sees darkness, happy. Like that. Buddhibala Sila Satya Sava Meena. And what is the fish? What is fish? Is Buddhi, intellect, intelligence. Bala, strength, Seal, good character and amiability and all such things. Satya, truth. These are all fish. Or fishes. Fish is plural, huh? Fishes. Yeah, you have to remember that. One fish, two fishes. Manasi, Banasi, Sama, Triya, Kahahi, Prabina. The wise ones say, for all of these fish of Buddhi, Bala, Seal and Satya, for all of these fish, casting a glance on the other side is like a hook. All Buddhi got hooked. Bal hooked, Seal hooked. One little fish is asking an older fish. Old fish, senior fish. What is the secret to your longevity? What is the secret to your long life? That old fish said, my dear boy, never eat anything with strings attached. So that hook comes with a string attached. And starts looking on the other side. Avaguna mula sula prada. Root of all, avaguna means all bad qualities, bad things. And sula prada gives torment. Pramada. Who? Pramadaya means damsel. What is the opposite of damsel? No. Dame. Okay. Sab dukh khani. The mine of all sorrow. Tate kina nivarana muni me yah jiyat jani. So my dear Muni, knowing this thing, for you, saint like you, knowing this thing, I purposely did not allow you to marry that princess because you would have been in real trouble. And the minister said, now you would not have even been here to ask me these questions also. So you should be thanking me, not thinking that I did something. That time also Narad got so angry with Bhagwan, he gave him sharp also. He was so angry that he lost that princess. That proves, isn't it? That proves that when Narad saw that princess is there already, almost in his hands, he didn't marry her yet. He didn't get that princess yet. Only the thought that he is going to get the princess made him crazy already, so crazy that he gave Bhagwan sharp also. So that is what he is explaining, that the person goes crazy. Then Swamiji, people say, Swamiji, then what? So you mean to say nobody should get married at all or what? No, that also the Shastras do not tell. The Shastra is the one that gives all sanskar and all, na? We have high sanskar or not. But nowhere does the Shastra say, get married and get crazy. Isn't it? The Shastra says to get married, but does it ever say to get crazy? No. So getting married is absolutely fine. Then after these two statements now, what is given there and what I am just telling now, what is the idea? The idea is, for the one who is going to get into married life and family life and all that, that person has to study Shastras very, very well and make sure that marriage does not make you crazy. That is all. And the only way that is going to happen is if you study Shastras well. Otherwise, you see, you all may think that it is far-fetched and all, but we know the best. You know why? Because we have 400 parents come here every morning. And the moment that child comes, they all get more crazy. I don't know if marriage makes half crazy, and after the child comes, totally crazy. Our biggest problem to educating children in this school, I am telling 100% from experience, our biggest problem in educating children in our school is parents. Biggest obstacle. Because the parents go totally, the attachment just make their mind blown and they can't see anything clearly. So it's very, very important. And you know, from every standpoint, the Shastra is telling the one who is detached can make the best decision in every situation and circumstance. The one who is detached. And the one who is attached will never make good decision. But people don't study the Shastras and then get into this and get into that and then all sorts of trouble. And then we have to face it here. But that is what we are born to do. We have to face that only. Now, Bhagavan tells, after telling Narad that this thing, what did Narad do? Narad's response now, see that thing. सुनि रघुपति के बचन सुहाए, मुनि तन पुलक नयन भरि आए। कहु कवन प्रभु के असी रीति, सेवक परम मता अरु प्रीति। जे न भजहि अस प्रभु भ्रम त्यागी, ज्ञान रंक नर मंद अभागी। पुनि सादर बोले मुनि नारद, सुनहु राम विज्ञान विसारद। संतन के लक्षण रघुवीरा, कहु नाथ भव भंजन वीरा। सुनु के गुण कहु जिन, शत विकार जित ननग अकामा। अचल अकिंचन सुचि सुख दामा, अमित बोध अनीह अंत भोगी। सत्य सार कवि कोविद जोगी, सावधान मानद मदहीना। धीर धर्म गति परम प्रवीण, गुणाकार संसार दुख रहित विगत संदेह। तजि मम चरण सरोज प्रिय, तिन कहु देह न गेह सियावर। जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन। Suni Raghupati ke bachan suhai, listening to the most beautiful words of Bhagwan Ram, which is like nectar to the ears of a saint. Such good advice on such good teaching of the Lord to the ears of a saint. So listening, Muni mana pulaka, tana pulaka, nayana bari bari, Narad's eyes fill up with tears. And kahu kavana, Prabhu ke asi riti, sevaka paramamata arupriti, Narad exclaims to himself. Nobody else is there. Where will there be such a Lord like this in the world? Who the Lord took sharp to save Narad. Where will there be such a Lord who will take a curse unto himself to save the saint? That is the idea. Means the Lord, sevak par mamata aru priti. How much feeling of love and minus the Lord considers saints to be his own, like that, mamata. Jehina bhajahi asa prabhu brahmatyagi jnana ranka nara manda abhagi. He said, any person who does not brahmatyagi, does not cast out delusion and worship such a Ram, such a Lord. He said, jnana ranka nara manda abhagi. The person is dull-witted and unfortunate and beggar of things in this world. Puni sadar bole Muni Narad, then again with reverence and respect, he now spoke to Bhagavan Ram. Sunahu Ram Vijnana Visarad, the ocean of knowledge and the all-knowing one. Santan ke lachana raghuvira. Please, kahu, tell the lakshana of saints. That is what I want to know. Santan ke lachana. Hey Raghuvir, you tell the lakshana of saints. Kahu nath bhavavanjana bhira. You are the remover of the sorrows and ties to the sansar and the spheres of the sansar. So you tell me the lakshana of saints. And now from there till the end of these chopai, Bhagavan lists the lakshanas of saints. Each lakshana, one by one. When you get time, what you should do, write down. Lakshana 1. What is the meaning? Number 2. What is the meaning? Like that. And write down all the lakshanas of a saint. Because like it or not, sooner or later we all have to go there. We have to become saintly in our disposition. Now, Santanake Lachana Ragubira, Kaunata Babanjana Bhira, Sununi, Santanake Guna. So it starts Santanake Guna, all the qualities of a saint. Kahau, I'm going to tell. Jinate me. Unate bas Rahavan. This is a very important thing in Ramayana. Everywhere in this Ramayana, the Lord says, the one who possesses these qualities, traits, I come under their control, under their sway, under their master. They master me. I am there at their behest. This is, and throughout the Ramayana, the Lord says like this. So the one who has these qualities of the saint, the Lord comes under their control. Now, what are these? Now, first, Shatavikar Jita, one who has conquered Shatavikar. Shatavikar means the 6 modifications or 6 negative things in the mind which we talk about all the time. You will hear people rattle out, Kam, Krodh, Madam, Lobha, Moha, Matsara. Have you heard? Like that. 6 of them come in a line. So, Kama means lust, desire, craving, longing, all such things. Krodha, anger. So one who has conquered these, he is saintly. Kama, Krodha, Mada, Lobha. Mada means arrogance. Lobha means greed. Then Moha, Matsara. Moha means infatuation here. And Matsara means jealousy. So those 6 who have, and they will come again in different forms. Conquered. Jita. Anagha. Anagha means sinless. Without sin. What is sinless? Sinless means anything done in selfishness is called as pap only. Anything done selflessly is called a punya. How easy? Papa punya is so easily described. Anything done selflessly is punya. Anything done selfishly is papa. Why? See, papa is that which takes me away from the Lord. Papa is that which brings sorrow to me. So anything done selfishly is actually reinforcing my separateness and distinctiveness from the Lord, because I am thinking about my own selfish ends and needs and all of that, to the exclusion of the Lord and all. So everything I do selfishly reinforces and fortifies that wrong feeling which we have, the feeling that I am separate, distinct, unconnected, unrelated to Ishvara, to all things in this world. We all have this intrinsic, innate feeling of separateness. Nobody feels they're related to the other person. That's why we have, now I'm related to this one, but not this one. So that is because of this individuality. And anything that I do selfishly reinforces that individuality. Anything I do selflessly removes that feeling of individuality. And I call it punya. Papa is to go in the other direction. So it's anagha, one who is sinless. That saint is sinless, sadhu. Just now, just at the end, we have not reached there, chanted yet, but Bhagavan will replace the word santa with sadhu. So in Bhagavan's eyes, santa and sadhu is one and same. So sadhu is one who is always doing for the others. Sadhu. Parasadnotiti. Sadhu means the one who does work for others also only. He is called sadhu. So that's selfless work. Selfless things. And one who is doing for himself, selfish, swarthi is called, not sadhu. So that is called as sin. Akama. Akama means without all desires. Free from desires. Achala. Achala means firm. These are qualities of saints. Achala. Achala means what? One fellow went to a Mahatma. You people teaching all these stupid things. When we die, we will be born in some other life, born here. How can you prove? Sure. So the saint smiled. Now see, he's Achala. Achala means whatever you would. Achala means you cannot change his state of mind. His what he stands for, what he stands by, nobody could change. You may insult and all. If you insult him, and he say, one saint was saying, if somebody calls you a dog and you get angry, then what mistake that fellow made? No mistake, isn't it? If you proved it. So if somebody calls me a dog and I get angry, then he has moved me. He has moved me from my state, isn't it? So this man went and told that saint, you teach all of these things. I don't believe in this reincarnation. That saint said, no problem. Next life you will believe. Happily. So he's in a state of bliss and nobody can move him. Nandati, nandati, nandat, tyeva, yogaratova, bhogaratova. This thing, that thing. Sangaratova, sangavihina. Achalam is called. See, achala. This comes in Gita also, all of these words. Those who study Gita, you'll see akinchana. Akinchana means possesses nothing. No possessions. Akinchana. Saintly. Nothing is mine. Akinchana. I don't possess anything. I was telling yesterday in Cambridge, Ontario. Kabir Daji wrote very nicely at one place. The feeling that a saint has, nothing is mine. The fact is, the feeling which the saint has is only the true feeling. We always have the feeling, this is mine, and that's not true actually. We don't own anything. We feel this is mine, this is mine. So there's a wonderful Doha by Kabir Daji. He says, Maina bole maina. Maina is a bird. He says, Maina. Maina, not me and mine. Not me or mine. Mool bhai das piece, its price goes up 10 times, 20 times. Maina bole maina. Mool bhai das piece. Bakri bole mai mai. Bakri is a goat. Bakri bole mai mai. Me mine, like that. Bakri bole mai mai. So Kabir Katayo sees. What happened to that Bakri? I know, I'm sorry to tell him, but he meets a dire end. That is an easy way to say it. So the saints, no feeling of mind. Akinchana, no possession. Suchi, pure, inside, outside. Sukhadham. I tell you, if you meet any miserable saint, you please run away from there. A saint cannot be miserable. He has to be all the time happy. A perfect example, and I don't know if you all have not seen our Gurudev or Guruji, you please look at their videos. You'll see Gurudev's videos. He's happy all the time. And misery is the opposite. I mean, that face is supposed to have upward curve. Downward curve. You know, they have these emoticons and all, they could tell which one. Upward curve, downward curve and all that kind of thing. Upward curve is saintly curve. Let the curve move upwards. Sukhatham is an ocean of joys, then happiness all the time. Amitabodh of infinite knowledge. What a wonderful quality of a saint. And I'll tell you one thing. Saintly person is like that. When you said Amitabodh, that gives me that reminds me of when you sit in the company of such people, you will see something regarding their knowledge. I'll tell you how it is. When a question is put to a Santa, saint, right? Because he is already an infinite reservoir of knowledge, that question is put. And also he has no I-ness or minus with regard to the knowledge. That question is put. He doesn't have to think of a response. It naturally evokes the appropriate response from him, because that question is connected to a particular response which already he has as knowledge. But that question just evokes that particular response. He doesn't have to say, I wonder if I should tell this fellow this answer, or this answer, or that answer. The question from the questioner comes with a bhav and an ethos and a level of knowledge and ignorance. Each questioner will have some level of ignorance and some level of knowledge also. And all of that will evoke from the Mahatma the right response that is suited to that person. The person just the only thing is that sometimes that person, he lets his ego get in the way. No, I didn't like that answer. I'll get a second opinion. So his ego comes in there and he doesn't pay attention to the answer. But he's Amita Bodh, Amita of infinite knowledge, and any question will evoke the right answer that time. Amita Bodh, Aniha, desireless, Mita Bhogi. A very good quality of saint. Mita Bhogi, all Americans have to learn this word. He is, Mita Bhogi means he eats sparingly. Eats sparingly. Not only Americans, all trainees also. Because when we are supposed to eat one double, we put down 25 doubles. Well, yeah, Mita Bhogi means one who is very, very circumspect about what he eats. That thing. So, now Tulsidas, Bhagwan Sri Ram will not be telling all of these things for no reason, you know. Food affects our mind and all our sadhana and everything in a profound way. So it is very, very important. Satyasar. Kavi Kobid Jogi. Satyasar means he is the very essence of truth himself. And Kavi, inspired, Kobid, scholarly, and Jogi, who is, Jogi, I mean discipline. Disciplined person. This is saintly qualities. Then Savathan, all the time, prudent, vigilant, awake, alert, careful, Savathan, not reckless. Savathan. I remember some place I had where, who was telling? One of the great freedom fighters, he was crossing a little plank like this over a drain. This wide only. Walking. And one of the disciples from the back said, Guruji, be careful, you will fall. Disciple is telling. And the Guru exclaimed with such a force of conviction, I will never fall. And that is because he embodies this thing called as Savathan. He places that foot with 100% awareness. He places the foot and lifts the other foot and places it again with 100%. How will you fall? He will not fall. We are the ones who recklessly go there running. And one turtle is going this way and one snail is coming that way. And they had an accident. Taram. Turtle and snail. Then that judge asked that snail, now tell what happened. In court, that thing went. Judge asked, snail, tell what happened. He said, Your Honor, that thing happened so fast, I could not tell. I could not figure out what happened actually. But that is actually lack of awareness. We slip. We don't know which side we put our foot, or how we slip. No, nothing. But Savathan, so aware, so careful that every footstep is placed with 100% awareness and perfect deliberation. Therefore, only like that he can say, I will never fall. That disciple recorded that in that. Oh, I had read somewhere. Recorded some of our freedom fighter. Now I don't remember which one. But like that, Manada, he gives respect to all creatures and all other beings. Madahina, devoid of any arrogance. Dhir dharma gati parama prabhina. Strong-minded. And dharma gati parama prabhina. Very wise in the ways of dharma. Upholding of Sanatan dharma. Many times we don't know. Dharma has to be learned from Shastras only. Dharma is alaukik. And so we can't know dharma just by watching or hearing, because society cannot teach dharma to us. This is the biggest mistake human beings make. Society cannot teach dharma to us. Almost invariably what society teaches is wrong. almost invariably, it is wrong. You think we have a good education system today, it is messed up like anything. And society, see, in the society, whatever is legal need not necessarily be hita or moral. Correct or not? Whatever is legal. So what society will teach? So dharma has to be learned from Shastra. Praman for dharma is Shastra only. The scriptures. So he is wise in the ways of dharma, guna, God, sansara, dukkha. He is a mind of all great gunas, sansara dukkha rahit, and free from any sorrows of the samsara. Yasman no dvijate lokaha, loka no dvijate chayaha. In Gita he says, he doesn't disturb anybody in the samsara, nor is he disturbed by anybody in this samsara. Samsara dukkha rahit. Nothing in the samsara. Oh, Swamiji, what are all this terrorism? They're killing all this and that. Once somebody asked our Gurudev, they were totally, that person was so disturbed. We were all sitting there in Siddhabari. So disturbed, all these nuclear arms, this country pointing at this country and everybody, nuclear arms everywhere. And how dangerous the world has become. One crazy person only has to get their finger on that button and then kaboom. And this lady was so disturbed by this. Gurudev, what about this thing? Gurudev said, what is the problem? Better, we'll all go together. Not this one will leave that one behind and that one leave that one behind. Happy about that also. Samsara dukkha rahit, nothing in samsara can make a saint miserable. No matter how dire and the circumstances have become. How ominous things are hanging over our head, nothing. So what? The one dwelling in the body after all is eternal. Na? So what will make him miserable? Samsara dukkha rahita bigata sandeha, and free from any doubt for a number of reasons. Taji mamacharana saroja priya tina kahude hanagyeha. Except for my lotus feet, that saint has no attachment or feeling of minus with any deha or geha, this body or house. Both there are two types of houses only. Body and deha and geha means body and house. So he has no feeling of minus. He is only attached to my feet. That is the idea. It's mark of a saint. Bhagavan continues. We'll finish that thing tomorrow. So from Jayanta to Santa. All right. Tomorrow, all class will be here only. Chanting class, 5:30. You all are coming? You'll get up? Okay. All right. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.